to introduce a brief introduction about Android. Okay.
Okay.
So the first question is, what is Android? And the next one is, why Android?
Okay.
Okay. So before going to discuss these two questions, I'll let you know the confirmation about different kinds of application. What are the different kinds of application created in the market? Okay. Using Java.
Okay.
So Android is Android programming language is based on Java programming language. We are using Java programming language for creating the Android applications.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the types of Java applications right now in market?
Okay.
So there are majorly 4 kinds of applications are developed. Okay. First one is standalone applications, and web applications, and enterprise applications, and mobile applications. Okay. Okay. The first one is a standard applications. It's like we can also call it as desktop applications or Windows applications. Okay. So what exactly the standard application is means an application that we need to install on every machine. Okay. So like VLC player or remedial antivirus. So suppose, for example, video player, VLC player. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you able to hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me mute myself or I
Your voice is not audible. Okay. Can you?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So shall I start?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Anu, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kushal. Well, actually, I'm just getting, some kind of disturbance from both of your ends, Kushal and even Anu. Like, even Kushal, there is some background noise from your end, Kushal, and Anu. I'm getting like, some kind of echo from your end, like, some kind of air. So can you please maintain some distance from your mic, Anu? Some distance from your mic.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's fine from your end, Anu. So please, Kushal, make sure that there is no noise from your background, like something I can hear from your back.
Yeah.
Someone is talking. You can, I believe that the television is on from your end, so please off the television.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Because there won't be any disturbance in the class. You can have any class. Yeah, now it's fine.
Yeah,
now it's fine, Kushal. Please carry on.
Okay. Shall I start?
Yeah.
Standard application that we need to install on every machine, like VLC player. For example, VLC player. So VLC player is we need to install on every machine, each and every machine. So okay. So these VLC players and media antiviruses, these are developed by using the AWT and strings. You know about AWT and strings in Java? Have you heard these words?
No.
So not a problem. Okay. These are the Java programming languages. So we are using the creating the standalone applications. Okay. So the next one is web applications. Means an application
language, right?
Yeah. It's not a language. It's a framework for creating
framework.
Yeah. So next one is web applications. Okay. So an application that runs on a server side means there is a client machine, there is a server machine.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to send a request to the server and it will respond to you.
Yeah.
Okay. The two-way communication means like Facebook. Facebook is an example for web application, and any website is also example for the web applications. Okay. We need to send a request to the server and server will respond to you. So then only the communication will happen. Okay. Na? Yeah. For creating these web applications, we are using servlet and JSP and structs and JSF.
Okay. I hear about
These are the server side technologies, right?
yeah.
Sublet and JSP, Java
Yeah.
server pages. So
Yeah.
these are the server side technologies to create a web applications, right?
Yeah.
So, and the next one is enterprise applications, an application that is distributed in the nature and throughout the world. So, like banking applications, those applications are called as enterprise applications. So, for that purpose, for that applications, we need to use enterprise Java beans for creating
Okay.
enterprise applications. Okay. So, coming to the mobile applications, now we are our part. So mobile applications, an application that is created for mobile devices.
Okay.
So for creating mobile applications, we are using a programming language as Java. So right now in the market, Android and Java mobile edition are used to create the mobile applications.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our part, mobile applications. We need to concentrate on these things, mobile application. Okay. So these are the different kinds of applications in the market. Okay. So let us start the discussion about mobile applications. So before going to start the about Android, so yeah, before going to start the discussion, what is a smartphone?
Yeah.
You need to know about clear knowledge about smartphone. What is a smartphone?
Yeah.
Okay. So smartphone is a mobile phone that is able to perform many of the functions of a computer. It's a small computer, so it can perform multiple tasks. So then only we can call it as a smartphone. Okay. So smartphone having any kind of OS means right now we have on the market Android and Symbian and iOS and BlackBerry. These are the mobile operating systems right now in the market.
Yeah.
So now I would like to discuss about this one, Android.
Okay.
Okay. So a smartphone which is run on any OS. So to perform these things, so it's having highly advanced features like high resolution touch screen and Wi-Fi connectivity and web browsing capabilities. So okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the smartphone having ability to run different kinds of applications like location-based applications and personal applications and knowledge-based applications. Different kinds of applications are available in the market. Okay. So see, what is Android? See, before slides, the first question is what is Android? Okay.
Okay.
So now I would like to discuss about these things. So Android is a mobile operating system.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an OS like Windows XP, Linux, Unix. So you heard about these words?
Yeah. I hear.
Yeah. So Android is a mobile operating system.
Yeah.
Right now, Android is developed by Google. So
Yeah.
so we can also call it as a Android as a software package. So Linux based software package. So on top of Linux kernel, Android framework is developed. Okay. So that's why we are called it as a software package. So Android is called as a software package. So this OS is for not only for mobiles.
Yeah.
So even tablets and smart TVs. Right now, so many scope is there for Android.
Yeah.
Okay, not only for mobile devices. It's not stick for mobiles.
Yeah.
Okay. So Android is primarily designed for touchscreen mobiles, devices, smartphones, and tablet computers.
Yeah.
So the next point is this one. So see, the specialized user interface for television, Android TV, and cars. So recently, Google said that they are into Android wearables developing, like wristwatches and what. So,
Yeah.
so these are the platforms they are using, integrating the Android OS into these things. Okay.
Right.
The main goal of the Android project is to create a successful real-world product that improves the mobile experience for the end users. Okay. Right now in the market, there is no big scope for web applications. So the future is mobiles only.
Yeah.
The future is mobiles only. It's a very smart and speed.
Yeah.
That's why all are moving into the Android application development.
Yeah.
So the next slide is, so what is Android? Any idea about now Android?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is why Androids.
Okay.
Simply, we can say that a single word, choices.
Okay.
There are a lot of choices. That's why I'm representing the different colors here.
Okay.
A choice is a single word. So I don't want to stick for creating a black color. So it's a different kinds of colors.
Okay.
See, green, red. So these are different choices we are added into this word. Like in Android also, there is a lot of choices. So
Okay.
now I would like to discuss these things. The main key features is these list. Okay. So Android is the main advantage is open source. Okay. Yeah. Everyone can use it, creating the different kinds of applications. Even me and you, everybody.
Okay.
There is no cost for it. So it's open source for programmers and different kinds of mobile manufacturers. Everybody can integrate that OS easily. So that's why Android is a big platform for different mobile vendors. Okay. So and is the Android having the user-friendly interface and functions. So user-friendly interface means in iOS there is no scope for creating a customized UIs. It will be stick for a particular concept, but there is no limit for Android. You need to create different kind of customized styles and UIs. So it's not a limit; it's unlimited. Okay. So it's very user-friendly. So that's why Android is so much popular on the market compared to iOS and different mobile OSs like BlackBerry and Symbian, Windows. So we can easily interact with the UI, so, smart navigations and buttons. Those are the things. Okay. And the next one is Android boosts the hardware performance. Means Android will kill the unused applications in the background. The OS will take care of those things. If you are not using app within 5 minutes, so the Android OS will take this to sleep. It will kill the process. Then only your RAM and CPU gets faster. So these are the internal things going on. So, so this is a one advantage, one major advantage. Okay, and the next one is Android apps. There are a lot of billions of apps in the Play Store. So some are free apps, some are paid apps. But whatever you think, whatever you what I call, if you have any purpose, any kind of application, you may think you may think it, so it will be available in Play Store. Okay. Right now there are different categories of applications available in the market. The entertainment applications, some music based on social based applications, some banking applications, and personal applications. The different types of gaming apps. So those are the different categories of applications available in the market. It's Play Store. So a user will easily download it and use it simply. Okay, that is a big advantage. So next one is development opportunities. So any developer can take this opportunity. So because Android is a open source, we can simply download it and use it, and we can create our ideas with innovative way. So we are simply start our ideas and implementing the Android programming language and creating the applications and install it in mobile and simply run it. That's it. There is no big confusion. Okay, it's very simple. So the different development opportunities is there. So the next one is the comparison between the different OSs with Android. Okay, so right now the most popular OSs in the mobile platform is iOS and Android and Windows and BlackBerry. Okay, so iOS is developed with Apple, you know already. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Android is currently developed by Google.
Yeah.
So and Windows is Microsoft and BlackBerry is BlackBerry Limited. So you can see here the market share for Android is more than these other three OSs. See, iOS is 13.4% currently till date. Okay. So Android is 81.3%. And Windows is 4.1%. And BlackBerry is 1.0%. See, there is a big difference between these things. So 13.4 and 4.1 and 1.0 and 81.3%.
Yeah.
There is a big difference.
Yeah.
So by seeing these market shares, we are simply saying that Android is so much popular in the market compared to other OSs.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's why we are into Android. See, so the few more comparisons is, so the most popular here you can see there is a big difference between these two OSs and this one. So that's why I discussed with these two most popular OSs in market. The Android competitor is iOS only. There is no competition between the Windows and BlackBerry. So the Android competitor is iOS. So that's why I prepared this one. See, in Android, I already said that the customizability is high. A lot can change almost anything. So anything you can change it using with your customized UIs. Okay, but in iOS there is a limited. So you don't iOS don't allow the different types of formations like UI creation, UI designing. So they are stick to for some design guidelines. So that's why there is no scope for different kind of UI. So but Android is not for limited. It's unlimited. You need to create your own your own US in a innovative and simply and easy navigations. So using buttons, something and all. So I'll discuss later. So the first initial release is September 23, 2008. Android is first initial official version is released in these days. Okay. So iOS is July 29, 2007.
Yeah.
Before Android, iOS is there.
Yeah.
So sorry. Uh, so, so next one is Android is a open source. So see, iOS is sorry. So it is closed. Okay. So Android is closed. Android is open source. iOS is closed.
So next,
Hello.
yeah. So next,
Closed means it's not open source. It's not fully open source. Okay. So the next one is in Android there are a lot of widgets, but in iOS there is no widgets, no more widgets except in notification center. Okay. So this is another difference between the Android and the iOS. So right now in the market, Android, these are the mobile manufacturers. See, Google, LG, Samsung, and HTC, and Sony, and Asus, and Motorola. These are many more manufacturers available in the market. They are currently developing these Android versions in their mobile platforms. So here, Apple only. They are limited. So that's why the Android is so popular in the market. So they are stick for this Apple only. Apple mobiles having this iOS. That's it. iOS means iPhone operating system. Okay. So, but in Android there is a big scope. Okay. See, here is Android history. See, so initially Android was founded in Palo Alto, California in October 2003 by Andy Rubin. He is the co-founder of Android, Andy Rubin. Okay. So his intention to develop an advanced operating system for digital cameras initially. His intention is developing a operating system for digital cameras, not for mobiles. So later on, he diverted to create an operating system for mobile devices because there is no big scope for these digital cameras, these digital devices. So that's why he is diverted to think about this mobile smartphone operating system. So that's the idea they are developing Android. Okay. So later on, the days are going on. So Andy Rubin, he is not running the company.
Yeah.
He is ran out of money.
Yeah.
So at that time, Google acquired Android. So Android Incorporation, Google acquired Android Incorporation on 17/2005. With all the employees they are working in Android Incorporation. Okay. With the team, main Android core team is Andy Rubin and Miner and White. These are the co-workers. They are all in a team. Okay. So see here, observe. Open Handset Alliance (OHA) means a consortium of technology companies. Like it's a group of technical companies are coming into in a single platform. Okay.
Okay.
It's a consortium of technology companies, including Google and different device manufacturers like HTC, Sony, and Samsung, and different wireless carriers, the Sprint Nextel and T-Mobile, and chip makers like Qualcomm. These all different technology companies are coming into a single platform for developing these Android OS. They are forming a group like a group. So we can call it as an Open Handset Alliance. See, I'll show you in the next one. You see, Open Handset Alliance is like this. See, handset manufacturers like HTC, Samsung, LG.
Yeah.
Those are the handset manufacturers and different software companies. Okay, and different type of semiconductor companies and commercialization companies and mobile operators. They all are form as a group for developing the Android operating system in the future and the next levels. Okay, so we call it as a OHA, Open Handset Alliance. So the next one is see, the first commercially available smartphone running Android OS was a HTC Dream. The first smartphone with Android OS released on October 22nd, 2008.
Yeah.
Okay, that is HTC Dream. Okay. See, now I'll discuss with Android versions. Okay. See, the first commercial version, Android 1.0, was released in September 2008. The first commercial version. Okay. Later, they are thinking about so naming that versions. See here. So versions have been released in alphabetical order from Android 1.5. Except 1.0 and 1.1. See here, Android 1.0 is API level 1. So API level means level by level. See, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. These are the API levels. So API level means they are adding some more functionalities and some are deprecated things in previous versions. So the levels are incrementing. They are adding the different functionalities on each level. So initially API level 1, first one, that is alpha. See, we are not putting a name for that initially. So the next API level 2 is beta. So this is a beta version. Okay, Android 1.1. So from Android 1.5 API level 3, they are putting a alphabetical order name. See here I'll represent with the green color. Here C, D, E, and F. See, can you? Yeah. So from Android 1.5 onwards, they are putting a alphabetical order name for different voices, different levels of voices. See, from API level 3, the first named version is Cupcake 1.5, Android 1.5. See, and the next level is API level 4, Donut 1.6. It's an Android 1.6 version. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and next one is API level 5. It's named called as Eclair. It's a 2.0, Android 2.0. So I'll discuss with what are the functionalities in each version later. Okay. Okay. So API level 6 is 2.0.1. It is also Eclair. It is also Eclair, and API level 7 also Eclair 2.1. So 2.0 and 2.1 are Eclair only. So from 2.2 onwards, so they call it as Froyo. Its version name is Android 2.2 version name is Froyo. Froyo. Its API level is 8. So in interviews they are asking what are the current voice version and what are the what is the name it called. Okay, they are asking these kind of basic questions in some of interviews in Android. Okay, that's why just remember this.
Level 8 is a new version, right?
What?
API level 8 is the final version.
No.
Okay.
So right now we see 19. Right now in the market 20 is available. API level 20. So I'll discuss
I
one by
hear about Jelly Bean, yeah. Jelly Bean is Jelly Bean.
Yeah. It's there. Here.
Yeah.
I'll discuss one by one. We'll discuss one.
Alright.
So see here, Android 2.2 Froyo is there. API level 8. See, this is Cupcake 1.5. So Donut 1.6.
Yeah.
Pictorial representation of the version.
Yeah.
See, Donut and Eclair. It's a 2.0 and 2.1. Already discussed. So 2.0 and 2.1. It's Eclair. See, Android 2.2 Froyo. Till now we are in Froyo, right?
Yeah.
API level 8. This one, Froyo. So the next one is Gingerbread. See here, Gingerbread 2.3 to 2.3.2. See Gingerbread. This version name is Gingerbread. The next one is 2.3.3 to 2.3.7. These are also Gingerbread. Okay, from 2.3 to 2.3.7. They are releasing in between these levels. So 2.3, 2.3.2. Some more. They are adding some additional functionalities in that way. So 2.3.2, 2.3.3, 2.3.4, 2.3.6, 2.3.7. So it is also called it as Gingerbread. Okay. Okay. The next API level is 11. It's a honeycomb. Android 3.0. So Android 3.0 they are call it as a honeycomb. Okay. So on 3.1 and 3.2 also honeycomb. So API level 12 and 13 also honeycomb. Okay. So and the next one is Android 4.0.
Yeah.
Ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
API level 14 and see here, this is also ice cream sandwich. API level 15. Okay. And the next one is Android 4.1. You are saying that Jelly Bean. Yeah, Jelly Bean is a API level 16 and 4.1 before KitKat. Right now in the market, Android 4.4 is available in the mobiles. So, okay, before that Jelly Bean 4.1 and 4.2 and 4.3 also a Jelly Bean. So 4.4 is KitKat. API level 19 is a KitKat. Okay, right now in the market KitKat is available. So these are the different voices, names of voices. See, Gingerbread is there. So on next Android 3.0 honeycomb. It's like ice cream sandwich like this. 4.0 and Jelly Bean 4.1. So what's next means it's a KitKat. Yeah, right. Yeah, right now in the market KitKat is available. Okay. So is there any confusion between the voices?
No.
Voice names. Confusion?
No.
No. Okay. Right. once check it later. So there is no confusion. Simply you can observe the alphabetical order. You can simply follow the alphabetical order: C, D,
Yes.
E, and F, and G, H, I, J, K.
Alright.
Simply remember. Okay.
Alright.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K.
Alright.
Then you can easily say that all the Oasis names: Cupcake, Donut, Eclair, Froyo, Gingerbread, Jelly Bean, and Kit Kat.
Alright. Alright.
So see, the major building blocks of Android. These are the major building blocks of Android.
Alright.
See, activities like activity means it's a single screen.
Alright.
So in Android we can call it as a activity.
Alright.
Screen it's a class, but we can call it as a screen.
Alright.
So in Android the technical term is activity. For screen, for a single screen, technical term is activity. So and intents means we are invoking the components using these intents. We discussed later these things. So I'll give a introduction.
I think I know it. If we want to run into an thing, we are using it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I know it.
Yeah, okay. So and services, it's like services means
Yeah,
running on background. It's running on background, like your media player.
Yeah.
So song is running in the background.
Yeah.
If you are getting any call.
Yeah, I know. Like in C#.
Okay, right, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, and content providers. Content providers means if you want to share any data between the applications, like your contacts. Suppose I want to create an application based on contacts. I want to create a small application called calling based applications. So then I need to get the phone contacts.
Yeah.
Entire phone contacts in the mobile. So those are available in a content provider. This is a separate memory location. So Android OS put in all these contacts in these locations. So we are getting these content providers class. We are getting all the contacts in the mobile. So and now simply we are using those contacts and make our applications. See, and here is broadcast receivers. Broadcast receiver means notifications. Suppose you are getting a ping. So it will show you. It will receive the content on display to you. So using these are the main core building blocks of Android.
Can you repeat receiver?
Sorry?
Can you repeat receiver? Receiver. Can you repeat? Repeat?
I can't understand. Okay, right.
Yeah,
So,
repeat. Yeah.
okay, right. Okay. So broadcast receiver is a receiver. Like suppose you are getting any message, so it will notify to you. So it always running in the background. Suppose chatting applications like WhatsApp and WeChat. Those are using the broadcast receivers for alerting the user. Suppose if you get any ping, it will show you. It will receive and show you. So for that purpose, we are added receivers in our applications. Okay. It's like also service. There is no big difference between the service and broadcast receiver. Service is running in the background, but broadcast receiver is doing the receiver. So see, these are the main core building blocks of Android. So we have a discussion with these later with the introductions and examples also. Okay. So then what we are going to do in the next classes, what are the main concepts in the part of our course. Okay, so see, so what is Android? Already finished. Why Android? And Android versions and history, and the next one is Android architecture and Android core components and so on. And we have a discussion with installations and setup in Eclipse. So on Android, what is the Android emulator and what is a Dalvik virtual machine and internal details. So see Dalvik virtual machines. This is a format file, DEXE file. After running the application, it will generate a .dex file. So so this is Dalvik virtual machine, like it's your JVM, like Java virtual machine. Java virtual machine. Java virtual machine, like in Android, a Dalvik virtual machine is there. So it will convert the big size of memory to the very small size. Like suppose your application file have around 12 MB. So okay, it will convert, the Dalvik virtual machine will convert into 12 KB. So that's a big advantage in Android. This is also big advantage in Android. So in mobile, so there is no huge memory, right? So very less amount of memory. So they are developing like this. So Dalvik virtual machine will convert the big sizes into very small size file. The final extension file is APK file, so Android package file. See, okay. So we will have a discussion with these internal details and this virtual machine later. And what is the Android manifest file? This is the heart of the Android application. Like
I know file. I think.
Okay, right. Okay. The next one is what is a r.java file? All the resources in the Android using this Android ID. So it's an integer ID. It could be stored in this r.java file. So we are using these integer resources, and we are creating the UIs. So for user clickings and scrollings and everything, we are getting adding these resources into applications. So we have a discussion with those things. And next one is activity lifecycle. So what is the life cycle for Android operating system? Like back button and home button. So on minimizing the activity having a life cycle. So there are around 7 to 8 states, 8 methods, 7 methods. So we'll have a with the example. I'll discuss with the later. And the first hello world program. And the next, what is exactly the activities, and what is exactly the intents and intent filters, and what are these purposes? I'll discuss later. So and Android layouts. So there are different types of layouts for creating the UI. So like relative layout, a linear layout, and frame layout, and table layout, and the grid layout. So other list view. Those are different types of layouts for creating the Android screens. Okay. So it will take 2 to 3 classes. Okay. So on the Android user interface widgets, so see Android user interfaces widgets, working with buttons, toggle buttons, and working with checkboxes. And post means it represents a small message.
Pop-up.
Pop-up.
So, I know. I hear about.
Okay. And alert dialects and spinners, the different type of alert dialects, the custom alert dialects and default Android alert dialect is there, and we're also customize those alert dialects with our interest. So and spinners and autocomplete text view, progress bar, date picker, time picker, and many more. So many things are also there. So we'll have each and every concept will have a discussion with examples. And menus in Android. So there are different types of menus and means pop-ups in Android. There's options menu and context menu and pop-up menu. These are the types of menus in Android. So have a discussion with this. And next, Android animations. It's a very interesting concept. Android animations. So from one screen to another screen. So animations and transition animations and some gaming kind of animation. Also discuss with the sample practices.
Yeah.
Okay. So and have a discussion with the services and real-time example.
Yeah.
What exactly service and why we are using the service and how. So for every question, what, why, and how, I'll discuss these three things. This is simply damage, okay, for understanding. And next one is data storage. Different data storage options is available in the Android, like shared preferences and SQLite. It's a default database for Android is SQLite.
Yeah.
Okay. So like MySQL, MSSQL, like so for Android, SQLite is a default database for creation and using. So we'll have also a small real-time example with SQLite database. Okay. So and content providers already said that the building blocks of Android here content providers.
Yeah.
So content providers with real-time examples and broadcast receivers already told you the broadcast receivers with sample practices. Okay. And the next one is Android notifications with examples. Android notification, different notifications in top of screen. We are dragging the screen on top of notifications area is there. Okay. So those how those notifications are coming and how to create those notifications and all. So and SMS sending with a sample and calling of making a phone call to other numbers. I'll show you small examples. And Android multimedia like playing audio and video. So like YouTube and some mobile music applications, how they are playing the audio files and how they are playing video files and how to create or how to program it. Okay, I'll show you the practical way. So my way of teaching is totally a practical, not theoretical. So I'm so much interested on practical part. So theory part is knowing the concept only, but when coming to practical, once we are started a practical, we'll keep in mind and always.
Yeah, I need only practical.
Yeah. I'll show you. Don't worry. So I'll show every concept in a practical way, not in not. I don't want to discuss not much theory. So I'll show you the brief introduction about that concept and go with the practical. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, we need to start the practical part. Okay, for every concept, whatever discussed here. No? So okay. Next one is text to speech and Android text to speech and speech to text. How to convert text to speech and how to convert speech to text. So those are the things I'll discuss later. And Android telephone API, like sending a phone call and sending a message, how to send a message and how to send a phone call. So how to program it, I'll discuss later. And working with camera, so what are the camera functionalities and how to override those functionalities with our ideas. So how can we use the camera functionalities with our applications? Okay. So the next one is I'll show you a sample application how to create a flashlight. Okay, with camera. I'll show you. So the complete programming I'll show you how to create a flashlight with camera. So on the next one is see. So on Android graphics with a small game development. I'll show you a small game development with the graphics. Okay. Okay, and with the Android sensors with examples and different sensors is step sensor and motion sensor. There are different sensors available in the Android. So I'll discuss those things later. And Android parsing with XML and JSON with examples. You know about XML and JSON?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'll show you the some examples with the XML parsing and JSON parsing also.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Android, the major thing is this one, async threads.
Asynchronous calling. Yeah.
Asynchronous calling, yeah, asynchronous threads. So asynchronous threads and with examples and Android fragments. Okay. Fragments means already I told you activity. Activity is a screen. So coming to the fragment is in activity there are different fragments. So fragment is sharing the activity in the different parts. Okay. So in activity, one to many fragments are there. So you have an idea about after our discussion. So Android fragments, and this is mainly used for tablets. So there is a big screen and tablet, so we are using fragments. No need to go to screen 1, screen 2, screen 3, screen 4 like that. We are creating a UI in one screen using fragments. Okay, and Android examples with different type of adapters. So different type of adapter means we are showing the list of contacts, list of users, and the list of friends available in the mobile and mobile applications. So those are coming with the adapters. Okay, and Android practices with custom list views. List view means we are simply scrolling. List views. And Android contextual action bar means once we tap on the list item, once we tap on long click on that list item, it will give you a blue color screen for counting for counting purpose. How many number of items are there? It's displayed in the top of screen. So those are the context action bars. I'll show you with a pictorial representation later. Okay, that's very and with a different type of Android assignments for each concepts I'll discuss. Okay, I'll show you a few. I'll show you few. Wait, few of the concepts. Okay, so this is a main things we're going to discuss in next classes. Okay. And
Hello.
yeah, hello.
Can you tell me how to integrate with the hardware UI also if I have Android mobile? So
What?
how to install my API at your hardware? If I want to create API and install it on my mobile phone hardware,
I'll show you how to create UI, and I'll run it on in my mobile, and I'll show it to you. Okay, don't worry. For every application, I'll run it in mobile only.
Yeah.
Okay, mobile only. I'll show it to you. Don't worry. How to create UI and how to write a programming for applications. I'll show you each and every concept with practical examples. Don't worry. I'm not interested on theoretical part. I'll concentrate on more practical part of it. I'll create for every concept. I'll create a small application and explain to you. Okay. There is no doubt about it. Okay. At the end of the classes, you are able to create a small applications. I promise you.
Yeah.
did you understand the class basics of Android? What is Android? Why Android? And what are the types of applications in the market? And what are the OS? What is the OS history and all? Did you understand?
Yeah.
See, there is a big scope for Android in the market in the future also.
Yeah.
So today is the main thing is time limit. So user don't want to spend much more time for using the applications. So they are simply using the mobiles only.
Yeah.
So everybody concentrating on this part. So many companies are coming to create different mobile applications for different purposes. So in the market there is a big scope for Android in the future also. So right now Google came out with maybe Android wearables wristwatches. Within 1 or 2 years, this is a big boom for Android.
Yeah.
So did you understand these open handset alliance and web versions and versions and all? Okay.
Yeah.
So don't worry, no confusion. I'll discuss with brief introductions with each and every concepts here. So with a practical example. So at the final level, after completion of the classes, you are able to create small applications. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll train like that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shall we start the class or shall we start the class tomorrow?
Can we from tomorrow? Sorry.
What?
Yeah, we will from tomorrow.
Okay, right. Okay. Shall we close the session today?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.